Hello everyone. Once again, I want to welcome you to Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Today we're going to be making chicken and sausage jambalaya. And the ingredients that we're going to start off with, you need a tablespoon of cooking oil. I use corn oil. You need 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. 1 pound, well, this is 12 ounces of smoked sausage. I like andouille sausage, and this is Zumo's andouille sausage because it's really, really good. You have to have 1 large onion cut up, 1 large bell pepper cut up, 1 cup of chopped celery. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of Creole seasoning, in whatever you like. 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 2 bay leaves, 3 cloves of garlic, 3 cups of chicken broth, and 28 ounces of fire roasted whole tomatoes cut up and diced, okay? And also I am going to just dust my chicken, listen to me. I'm just going to dust my chicken with a little bit of pepper because it has to be browned with the sausage, and so it's a lot better if you dust it with salt and pepper. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dust it with a little salt and pepper, and when I say dust it, you just put what you're comfortable with, what you think you like. So we're going to mix all that up in there and get it all mixed up. You know, you just want a light coating of it, so the measurements are up to you for that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this tablespoon of cooking oil. We're going to put it in the pot. The pot, this is a 1-pot dish. So I'm going to turn on the fire, and I'm going to pour the cooking oil in here, and I'm going to get it warmed up. It's going to get heated up because, like I say, we're going to brown the chicken and the sausage in there. And you want to get this chicken and sausage browned on all sides. You don't want like half raw chicken. It's not healthy, and I like stuff well cooked. So that's what we're going to do with that. So let's see if that's done. Heating that up. So the first thing we'll do is we'll add the 2 pounds of chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast. I've dusted it lightly with salt and pepper. So this should be heating up a little bit. Let's see. Get it in there. Gonna get that in there like that. Okay, we got it all in there. And now that we have it all in there, we're gonna stir it up. And guys, while I'm stirring this chicken up and getting it brown, I just want to remind you to please go to my YouTube page, Kathy's Creole Kitchen, and like it and subscribe to it, because you know that's how I know if I'm reaching people. I want you guys to enjoy my recipes. I also want some feedback from you. You can see my videos on Kathy's Creole Kitchen on YouTube, and I have a Facebook page also called Kathy's Creole Kitchen. So check it out, like the videos, let me know what you want, you know, if you have any questions or anything like that. So let's see. Starting to brown a little. I want to get it all nice and brown. Chicken jambalaya is a very popular Louisiana recipe. It's pretty simple as long as you have the ingredients. It's a 1-dish meal. It's delicious. It's got all the nutrients and vitamins that you need. And it's just a traditional Louisiana meal. We're going to let it brown a little bit. It needs to brown a little more. It's not getting brown too quick, so I'm going to brown it up a little more. And after I brown it up, I'm going to add the sausage to it. Okay, so I'm stirring the chicken. It's cooked somewhat, so now I can add in the sausage. This is 12 ounces of and dual sausage, Zumos. So I'm going to put that in there, and we're going to continue to cook it. We're going to let it cook. Total time takes about 10 to 12 minutes to cook it all and get it all nice and brown. So I'm going to do that, and I'll come back to you. Alrighty, it looks like this is all browned up good enough. Everything's cooked. The chicken is cooked on all sides. The sausage is cooked nice, and you should smell it. It smells so good. I'm always talking about how good food smells. That's what gets me motivated, gets me started, because it smells so good. I just want to eat it right away. So now that this is brown enough, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the fire off. I'm going to take the chicken and the sausage mixture out of the pot, and I'm going to put it into a bowl that has some paper towels in it, because I want to get the excess oil off of it. Because I don't want it to be too greasy. You know, I know we've all had a plate of food that just had too much oil in it. And I'm not for that heavy oily food. So we're gonna do that. And now that we did that, I'm gonna turn the fire back on, and I'm gonna put it on probably kind of medium low. And I'm going to take the bell pepper. Take the bell pepper. The celery. Gonna take the bell pepper, the celery, the onion, put that all in the pot. The garlic and the bay leaves. We're gonna put all that in there. Get all that in there. So, get all that in there. And we're gonna stir it up. And we're gonna let it cook until the vegetables are tender. Probably about 5 to 7 minutes sounds right. So we're gonna let that all cook. And then I'll get back with you, because we have some other ingredients we're gonna do. Now that I've let that cook a little bit, I am going to, just a little bit, it's only gonna cook about a couple of minutes. I'm gonna add the Creole seasoning, the thyme, and the oregano, because you want all these flavors to meld together, which is what gives the jambalaya the distinct taste. So we're gonna stir that up, and we're gonna keep cooking it until the vegetables are tender, because they've only been cooking about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. So we're going to let it cook about 5 minutes more, because we want them nice and tender. You don't want to bite into something crunchy in your jambalaya. So now that the vegetables have cooked for like 7-8 minutes, we're going to stir in the rice, and we're going to keep the rice, stirring the rice for about 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to put, this is 2 cups of converted rice. It's uncooked, so you want to put 2 cups of uncooked converted rice in there. So I got it in there, and we're going to stir it up, and we're going to stir this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so now I have stirred the rice with the vegetables that I have cooked. I've been stirring it for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add back the chicken and sausage. We'll put this back in the pot. Just dump it all in there. Okay. Minus the paper towels, of course. And then we're going to add the 3 cups of chicken broth. I'm just going to pour that right in. Got that there. And then we're going to take the 28 ounces of fire roasted tomatoes. I like to use fire roasted tomatoes because they just have a better flavor. So we're going to put that in the pot. And as you can see, it's all in one pot. So what we're going to do is, we're going to stir it all up. under a high fire. We're going to raise the fire all the way up. And we're going to let it come to a boil. It looks delicious. Everything is all in the same pot. So you don't have a real big cleanup after you cook it. You just put it in there in that one pot, dish it out into your serving containers, and you don't have that many pots and pans, because normally, you know, you're making something. If you're making it with rice, you got to do the rice pot, then you got to do the main dish pot, then you got to do the vegetable pot. Everything's all in one place here, and it's really easy to do. So we're going to let that come to a boil, and once it comes to a boil, you will cover it and you will reduce the heat to simmer, and you will simmer it 20 minutes. Could be a little more than 20 minutes, because after the 20 minutes and it has been covered and simmering, you're going to taste it and make sure the rice is cooked. You don't want the rice to be hard. You want the rice to be cooked. So we're going to do that for about, I'll be back with you after the 20 minutes. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Before I plate this, let's go over the ingredients again. We have 1 tablespoon of canola oil. That's for browning the chicken and the andouille sausage. We have 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast cut up into cubes, however large you want it. We have 12 ounces of andouille sausage, 1 whole onion, 1 large green bell pepper, all that's chopped up, 1 cup chopped celery, 3 garlic cloves chopped very fine or minced, 2 bay leaves, 1 tablespoon of Creole seasoning, whichever you prefer, a teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon dried oregano, 2 cups uncooked converted rice, 3 cups chicken broth, and 28 ounces of whole canned diced fire roasted tomatoes. So that's your ingredients. So I'm going to plate this for you and show you how it looks. It smells absolutely delicious. This can be a main dish, or it can be it's a one dish plate. So you don't have to go through all that. You can add a side vegetable. You can have French bread with it. But you see all the deliciousness here? It looks wonderful. All the wonderful chopped up meat in it, and then all the vegetables all cooked down. And just a quick note, I do like to chop my vegetables very fine, because I don't like real big hunks of stuff. So let's give it a little taste, because I'm so ready to taste it. Cool it off a little, because I don't want to burn my lips. Whew. Very hot. Once again, it's delicious. I want to thank you again for joining Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Please like me on Facebook on my page, Kathy's Creole Kitchen. And please go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. It's called Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Thank you so much. I also need feedback. You guys, just let me know what's going on, how you like it, if you didn't like it, if you think something else needed to be added, or you want to know if you have to add something else. It's all entirely up to you. Thank you, and y'all have a blessed evening.